Hello, fellow cyborgs. BookTube made me do it. So today we're here for our first unboxing because I was a naughty girl and I bought books online, as you do. But in my defense, my birthday approaches very, very quickly. Grown-ups are allowed to give themselves birthday presents, and I'm turning 25, so I'm a grown-up. I'm allowed to buy myself books if I so choose. However, the urgency of the need of the following books you will be seeing, and the book selections as well, are entirely at the fault of Jen Campbell and Mercedes from Mercy's Bookish Musings. I blame them, even though they're actually just plain delightful. Thank you, Jen and Mercedes! If you haven't checked out either of their channels, I will link them down below. I could watch Jen Campbell talk about anything and everything, and she does just that, as well as being surrounded by glorious books and talking about them as well. And I could also watch Mercedes forever because she just has a really interesting, unique perspective, as does Jen Campbell, in this BookTube community. They read more than YA. I know. But without further ado, let's get to that unboxing. The first book I bought has been in my possession for a while because I didn't realize this was going to be an unboxing haul until it just happened, because it started with a little, just one drip of a book, just a trickle, and then it turned into The Grace Keepers. This was the first one. This is what started it all with this book haul that was happening. I am close to finishing it. By the time this is uploaded, I will have finished it. And I first saw this, I believe, on Mercy's Bookish Musings, and it's because the book is so darn pretty that I needed it in my possession. And it's got a watercolor map and paper. I'm sure you've seen this all over BookTube already. And then the naked hardback has mermaids. It was a shut up and take my money sort of moment. I knew I needed this book because it was so pretty and there were mermaids, and we've already discussed my mermaid obsession of old. But I saw an interview with Kirsty Logan done by Chauncey Boddington, another booktuber. I will link that video down below. And Kirsty Logan just seemed like such a pleasant, awesome human being. Everything that came out of her mouth, I was just like, I agree with this. This is fantastic. And almost everything that she writes has to do with folklore or fairy tales. I was sold. I just have really good feelings about Kirsty Logan. And so consequently, I decided that I could not stop at The Grace Keepers. Let's unbox some stuff. So, first I have this package from the book depository. Is there a proper way? No, there isn't. Kind of. Apparently you don't need scissors. You just need the will of your mind. And my will is strong. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, so you probably figured out that I ordered Rental Heart and Other Fairy Tales by Kirsty Logan, her first collection of short stories, and it was published before The Grace Keepers. So let me just give you some flavor on these fairy tales. I obviously haven't read them yet. An antlered girl and a tiger-tailed boy decide to be friends. An alternate 19th century Paris. 1920s New Orleans. Papermen. Island circuses. I literally just got to antlered girl and I stopped reading and I put it in the shopping cart. I am so excited! So I will let you know how I feel about this. But this was not the only thing in the package. What else? What else? What else? Well, none other than another fairy tale queen, Catherine M. Valenti. This is Deathless! And it takes place in 19th century Russia. I am so there. You know me and my feels with Anna Karenina, even though I haven't read it yet. I just know things. And so this, unless I'm mistaken, is a retelling, a fleshing out of a Russian fairy tale, Koshi the Deathless, which I have not read yet. I'm going to have to look it up on Wikipedia because unfortunately it is not in my bound Andrew Lang's Fairy Tales from Around the World, even though it is in Andrew Lang's Red Fairy book. So this has all the power words on the back. Life and death, love and lust and power and mystery and blah. I just am so pleased it's here and I get to read it. So hopefully I'll be reading this after the Kirsty Logans because I've been really good about reading the books that I have newly acquired and I want to continue on that track. I'm so excited for this. As you know, I love her Fairyland series. I have read the first 2 of the Fairyland books. I am savoring the 3rd, but I need some more Valenti, so I think I'm going to go for this next. And then the Book Depository always sends a cute bookmark with, look at this one. Oh my goodness, this one's so cute! Bookmark designed by Regina Vega from the Philippines, and her favorite book is Northanger Abbey by Jane Austen. Okay, and now on to this monster beauty. This is also the fault of Jen Campbell and Mercedes. This one, it's both of them. It's both, you know what? All of them are both of their faults. It's both of them are to blame, but blame in the most, like, grateful of connotations, you know? When someone gives you that push to do something that is probably actually really good for you and enjoyable as well. I'm not talking about going to the dentist or anything here, guys. Opening, 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 opening. They're so pretty. Look what I got! So I decided to take Mercedes and Jen's advice and give the beautiful Wildwood series a try. It's a middle grade fairy tale sort of series. I was just like, look at it! Look at it! Look at it! Ah! Oh, deckled edges. Adorable. But I wasn't gonna no. I needed to get them all matching because I've been really good about not buying books. Like the last few months, not so much. But just in general about not buying books over the past year or so. And so I decided that if I'm gonna buy a book, I might as well buy a pretty one that I'm gonna like. And these are so pretty. So happy. So the Wildwood trilogy was written by Colin Malloy and illustrated by Carson Ellis, and gorgeous, gorgeous illustrations. Wildwood, the first volume, starts with Prue's little brother being kidnapped by crows and she having to travel into the Wildwood to rescue him. Prue is one of my favorite names ever. I briefly considered renaming myself said name, you know, when you're going through that, oh, I want to change my name legally phase. Prue! I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. So after my other fairy tale binge happens with Kirsty Logan's work and Deathless, I hope to read these just back to back and just get them read and get them enjoyed. So here is my haul of fairy tale and BookTube made me do it picks. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you enjoyed the unboxing. I thought it was really exciting and I had to put on makeup for you guys because they were on my porch and I was like, I'm not waiting for tomorrow. Please let me know in the comments down below if you have read any of these gems, I am hoping, and what you thought of them, spoiler free if you please, as I have yet to read them. Or you can let me know what the latest book you hauled. I would really love to hear that. I love hearing all of your comments. I'm really good at replying to them because I just love talking to you guys so much. I hope you find some books on BookTube that you cannot live without. And until next time, continue to be lovely.